Rainy again here from Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows, and I'm here for another little episode for y'all, soapy episode. Except we're not going to be making soap today. Today we're going to be doing a little treat for y'all, something, I didn't create this. There are several websites out there that have this on their website already, but I'm going to make bubbling bath cauldrons for Halloween. And these are the little cauldrons I got, and the bath bomb is going to go inside the cauldron, and then you use the whole thing in your bath. You just put it under the water and it starts bubbling and fizzing, and it will create bubbles in your bathtub. So since Halloween is coming up, I thought I would do that. So I'm just going to go over a little bit with you for some of the ingredients that you're going to need. In my white container here, I have 1 cup of tapioca starch, 2 cups of baking soda, 1 cup of citric acid, and 1 cup of SLSA. Now, the SLSA is the bubbling agent, and it causes the bath bombs to bubble and make foam and foam up out of the cauldrons. And the citric acid that you put in here is the fizzy action that goes on in a bath bomb. That's what causes the chemical reaction with the baking soda and the cornstarch and all that. So the tapioca starch and the baking soda, these are some things that you can get at your grocery store, or you can order them online, and I'll put links in the bottom in the description box to show you that. Also, the citric acid you could get down the canning aisle even, but I get mine online, and it's just better quality. I use the fine citric acid because it just does better in the bath bombs. The SLSA, you'll have to get that online as well, and I will put links in the description box below for all of those items. We're also going to be using a liquid part that goes into the powdered part, and so I'm going to go over that with you. Here I have 5 tablespoons of sweet almond oil. You can also use coconut oil. I have 1 teaspoon of polysorbate 80. That you will have to get online or at your local, like I have a shop, make your own buzz. It's 2 hours for me, and I get all my stuff from there. So, but you can also order online. And what the polysorbate 80 does, it helps the oils mix with the water, so it doesn't leave a ring around the tub, and it just makes everything, disperse better, the oil, and which is better. I'm going to be using Enchantment from Nurture Soap as my colorant, some Emerald City for the top from Mad Micas. The scent I'm using today is going to be Grape Happy Camper Candy, and that is from Nature's Garden. And I'm also going to be putting these little candy pearls on top of the cauldrons, just to kind of give it a little, make it look like bubbles, kind of, so coming out of the cauldron. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started, and let me get set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I got my camera set up so you can see down inside my bowl now. My husband was kind enough to buy me a new tripod. It is a Vanguard Ultra Pro 263 AB, if anybody's wondering, and you want to get you one. But anyway, I got it off of Amazon. But anyway, someone suggested that they really couldn't see what I was doing, so I took their advice and I went and got me another tripod so everybody can see what I'm doing. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. As I said before, in this bowl here I have my baking soda, my tapioca starch, my SLSA, and my citric acid, and I'm just going to pour that into my container. And I want to mention, make sure you have your mask on when you're doing this, because it's very powdery, this stuff. Especially this part. This is the SLSA, and it is airborne. So it goes airborne pretty quick, and it will give you a coughing fit. So just kind of make sure you have a mask on when you're doing that. I kind of just gently do it as easy as possible. And again, SLSA is what causes your bath bombs to bubble. So I'm just going to pull my sleeves up a little bit here. I don't get this all over. I'm just going to use this little whisk and kind of just mix it slowly into incorporate all the dry ingredients. If I sound muffled, I'm very sorry. I got this big old mask over my face here. Okay, now I'm just going to go in. And you can use a sifter as well with this. I usually use a sifter, but I just didn't get it out this time. I actually forgot until just now. So, but anyway, you just want to go through with your hand, and you'll feel the clumps in there, and you want to make sure that you break all the clumps up, because you don't want your bath bomb, you want them to be as, you know, clump free as possible. You don't want a big old hunk of see, it gets like this if you don't. You don't want the big old hunk of baking soda or whatever it is, the clump that's clumped up. So I'm just going through here and kind of make sure you have your gloves on, okay, because you're going to need that, because you got your hands into this stuff. It's a real hard piece. I'm going to throw that over there. But this is basically what you're doing. And if you have a sifter, you put it through there and it sifts all these clumps out, and it is a heck of a lot easier to do that. So alright, think about going them all out. And you're going to be working this more as well when you get all your wet ingredients in here. You're going to have to work pretty quickly. Sometimes I don't add the citric acid as well. If you want to add the citric acid after you mix all your wet ingredients, that will help with it, keeping it from activating the citric acid. But anyway, okay, so that's about right. So I'm going to go ahead and add my Enchantment by Nurture soap, and this is to give my bath bombs a little bubbly green color. And just kind of sprinkle it around. And I'm going to go ahead and add that and just kind of mix it around. Incorporate that. And this stuff will even make you sneeze even with a mask on. So, alright, so now I'm just going to add my wet ingredients to my, and you just want to mix fast, because like I said, you don't want it to activate. And it smells very good. This grape Happy Camper candy smells so good. So good. Now you're just going to, now that you kind of got that in there, you want it, I just do like 3 sprays of 50% isopropyl alcohol. And you want to do that quick, again, because you don't want it to be activated. You don't want to activate the citric acid, because you'll have a big bubbly mess when you come out to look at it later. So, and depending on what you know, if you live in a very humid state, you know, that's going to depend on how much liquid you're going to need. And you want it to where it holds its shape. See how it's holding its shape? So it don't take a lot. Oh. Each one, it's going to feel like wet sand, kind of. And see how that looks? And you may have to add a few more sprays alcohol, depending on how fast you do your bath bombs. So, okay, so that's mixed good. Now I'm just going to take my cauldrons, and you're just going to put it in there and pack it in. And these are fun little things. They are so fun. Kids love them. Grown-ups love them. You can make them around. You know, you can use these for St. Patrick's Day as well, and make like little pots of gold as well. But, okay, so I'm just going to fill up my little cauldrons here, and I'm sure my baby, for her next bath, she's going to want one of these. And my little man loves taking bubble baths too, and that's okay. So, and this is a grape scent, a grape candy scent, so I figured it'd be perfect for Halloween. I also got some pumpkins and some skeletons, these little cauldron like things. So I may do another video with those, the pumpkin ones and the skeleton. Maybe do some Jack skeleton bath bombs like that for Halloween. Haven't decided yet. You know, I'm just trying to break it up a little bit and do a few different things. You know, sometimes I put an embed in these as well, and they turn out wonderful because the embed will shoot the color out that you put in there. Embed is just a color cube that you put inside your bath bomb. Pack them in there real good. And these will get rock hard as well. Ooh, I just slung it all over. Ain't no. It smells just like a grape Jolly Rancher. Perfect for Halloween. And you know, I'll clean these all up. Woo! I'll clean these all up. I hope y'all can see better what I'm doing here. And you know, y'all can change this recipe however you want it. Whatever your bath bomb recipe is, you can use that. This isn't like a special little recipe because it's cauldron. So, alright. So that made 6 of them. These little cauldrons. So cute. Alright, so now I'm going to clean this up and clean up my cauldrons a little bit and come back, and then we're going to put the toppings on. I'll see you in a minute. Okay everybody, I'm back, and I have cleaned up my little cauldrons a little bit so they look a little more presentable. And you see they're so cute. See the little handle and everything. And so now we're going to decorate them. Now, I forgot to tell you at the beginning, this is just my own little thing. I'm going to take some cocoa butter, and I took 1 ounce of cocoa butter, and I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it doesn't take much, especially for these little 6 I got here. So, and what cocoa butter is going to do, it's going to hold my sprinkles on top or any kind of decoration that you're putting on there. It will hold it on, and it will harden as well. Now you can use shea butter, but shea butter really doesn't harden like cocoa butter does. So, and I am going to add some baking soda to my cocoa butter, and that's just, it's going to give it a little different consistency that I want. And you just you want a thicker consistency, and you just take it and you put it in here, and you just stir it up real good. And you want to make sure any clumps are out. Okay, so you just want to mix it up until it gets all the clumps out of it. And I'm going to add a little bit of red colorant. You can use whatever colorant you like. I'm using red, just red 40, because I want to make it look a little creepy. And you want to make it, like I said, you want to stir it up real good till you get all the lumps out of it. You don't want glops of color on there. And see, it makes quite a bit of your little solution you're going to put on for, I want it to kind of look like blood. These are going to be like witch's brew cauldrons. And I meant to go by and get some of the little bones and skulls and bats and little Halloween sprinkles, but I totally forgot to do it until my video. So I just got ready to do my video. So, alright, I think that's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on here, and you want it to drizzle down a little bit, I guess. You're not going to hurt it. Do that. And this is not going to activate your it's not going to activate your citric acid either. So, and cocoa butter will add a nice little moisturizing property to your little bubble bath that you're having. It's really good. And you can add as much as or little as you want. And once it gets hardened, like I said, it will hold your sprinkles on. So, and as you see, I did those, and I have quite a bit left. So, alright, so now I'm going to add my little sprinkles. And I've just got some purple, blue, and green ones just to kind of sprinkle in there on top of them. And a little lopsided there. Got a little piece of plastic on the bottom there. And this would look so cute with all those different bones and all that. It would have been so cute. And I'm going to spill them all over the floor there, I see. So, that's okay. Things like that happen. But, so you're just going to push them in there. Have like some little bubbles. And you can pretty much let your imagination go wild with these little things. There are So many variations of this. These little cauldrons. And they are so cute for little Halloween treats for your kids during Halloween. And it's something that you've made. And these little candy sprinkle things come in all different colors as well. So, they're very, very cute. So, yeah. You just kind of want to press them into the cocoa butter. And once it gets hard, the cocoa butter will hold them in place, and you'll be able to package them and give them for gifts or whatever it is you want to do. Give them to your babies so they can have a little Halloween fun. Who knows if we're going to even have a trick-or-treat really with this corona. You know, it's making it hard for everybody, but it's just the way it is right now. It's just becoming a way of life, I guess. But, you know, if babies suffer because they're used to having, you know, things a certain way, and some of them don't understand because they're so little. But anyway, it's our job to make sure that they have fun still, despite this corona and the state of the world that's in. But anyway, that is it. And here are, let me just kind of show you what one looks like. And you see and once you put it in the water after these set up, in a few days you'll be able to use them, and they will bubble and give a nice little experience for whoever uses them. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I have got a few different soaps planned for Halloween. I'm just waiting on a few supplies to come in, and once they do, it's going to be a series of them, and we're going to get started on those. So, alright, I thank y'all for joining me again today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.